What's up, everybody? It's your girl Drea, and welcome back to another episode of Echo 4. This is your favorite nerdy black squad on Beyonce's internet. So if you're new here, please like and subscribe and get along with the bullshit. Now, you know we did a cartoon tier list, and we just can't be disrespectful and not acknowledge Nickelodeon. Hey. So we have to do a Nickelodeon tier list. But before I get into the shit, let's say hey to the folks.
It's your boy the Mad Prince, back at it. Oh shit, motherfucker. All right, no, you good. All right, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm the Mad Prince.
These are my homies. They still can't synchronize greetings.
In the meantime, it's your boy Ken Sign. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty well.
Hey,
Booty Monique. Hey, y'all. Where did Will go?
He just Control Alt Delete.
Oh, gotcha. Hey.
You want to try that again, good sir?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy the Mad Prince. I'm lit, and we clearly, after months of doing this shit, we still can't get it right. Oh well.
I'm not even lit. Who else is lit here?
I'm drinking water.
What happened?
I pre-gamed, then we spun our wheels for 20 minutes. Then that pre-gaming became
The
first
main
quarter. Yep.
So basically, you're reincarnating the shirt you're wearing.
What?
Your shirt.
Okay, let's get back to the shit though. Boop. So, like I said, we're gonna do a tier list of all of the 90s. Actually, this is from 1991 to 99. We got to keep it tight. So if you guys wanted to expand to the 2000s, just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and get to the bullshit. And we're going to start with the very first show, Doug. All right, so you guys know the category. Either it's a classic, awesome, pretty good, aight, or just booty flakes.
Nice.
Or
you didn't watch it.
A booty flake. Like that.
That's how I describe it, booty flakes.
It depends on which version of Doug we talking, because it was one that was done by Nickelodeon. Disney bought the rights to it, and then they kind of got weird.
Ooh.
There's a lot of things that Disney buys.
You know what? I'm
Yeah,
just gonna put it aight.
Yeah, because there's two versions of Doug. The earlier seasons were done by Nickelodeon and shit. Then the later seasons were produced by Disney for some reason.
I guess
I didn't get the difference.
I'm thinking of Nickelodeon. Yeah, I didn't get the difference either. So.
Be putting all in one smash category, sir.
No, because them niggas made Roger rich. That's Disney's fault.
I didn't see that part.
When Roger suddenly came up on money, that was Disney. That was during Disney shit.
Well, I didn't see that.
That was his come up. He probably made the deal, so that's how he got the come up.
That nigga bought a mansion. That nigga bought a mansion, but still lived in the trailer on the front lawn of the mansion that he owned. What the fuck?
Hey, what?
Elon Musk living in a little tiny hut right now.
I was gonna say something real mean, but I was like, you know what?
Do it.
No. I was gonna say once you. Nah, it's fine. Let's go. Keep going.
Okay.
I don't want it to be on the internet. You know my profession. Let's go.
Okay, so Brittany said, "All right." What about the rest of the squad?
I say, all right.
It's all right.
I concur. It was a song. It was something I watched, but I wasn't religiously watching it. Okay, next
really
up.
Get the point. So go ahead.
Next up is Rugrats.
Awesome sauce.
I definitely
Why
have.
is that, Brittany?
Because I was so excited whenever this show came on. I just remember watching it with my cousins and stuff. Obviously, we were older than these fucking babies, but I was just they were so imaginative and just so innocent, and it was just so much fun to watch these babies and the vocabulary. Some of the way they would say different words, is
responsibilities.
Yeah. It's just so
responsibilities.
Correct grammar.
And also shout out to the black girl Susie Carmichael because she would get Angelica together, and I lived for them episodes. I'm like, somebody need to check Angelica. As soon as Susie comes on the screen, I was like, bet she's checking. She getting checked in this episode at least once.
She like, I ain't one of these babies. You ain't gonna run me. We the same age.
Exactly.
We
and
both
she's
these
way
minis.
smarter. Right. So yeah, I'll put it in awesome song. Oh, I guess it could be a classic, to be honest.
For me, Rugrats is pretty much a classic. I have so many
Yeah.
video cassettes. I watch Rugrats the movie. Rugrats Go to Paris. It like even they were babies. My ass was like, I'm watching this shit.
Yep.
These
If you
babies
ain't
go
never
on
owned-
adventures.
If you ain't never owned a orange VHS tape, boy, you too young for me.
You too young.
Period.
For me, yep.
But are you guys gonna watch the new stuff that they're making?
Hell no.
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 See,
First-
that's the thing. That's the thing about remakes, man. They had their time. Like shit.
Period.
Sometimes I ain't trying to relive old glory.
Well, we're in the age of remakes because they ran out of ideas, so we're kind of fucked.
Yeah, those CG models disturbs me. Those mouth shapes, no.
Like honestly, the character design in themselves is kind of creepy if you think too much and look at it too hard. So
Yeah.
to have them CG is just like, whoa.
They were already creepy.
Yeah. Tommy's head shaped like a lumpy pillow or some shit, bro.
Bro, if you saw a
Dill
kid
Pickle's
look like
head is
Chucky
worse
in
than that
real life,
shit.
yeah.
Okay, so we got awesome, we got classic. What about the boys? What you got?
I'd say I'll put it at classic.
Yeah, it'll be a classic for me as well. It was just too good, and then so many memorable moments in the show, and yeah, it was good. It was just good all around. It even had drama, like a good amount of drama in that.
Yeah. Even with the parents, or sometimes they had drama. I'm like, oh wow, they really go in there.
I used to have Rugrat bed sheets as a kid, so yeah.
Me too.
You know, it
You
just
got
popped
Rugrat
in my
Doug?
head though. R U G G G G R A T T T T S S S S.
Was that for the movie?
Yes, take me there. I
Me
wanna
there.
go
I
there.
wanna go. Take
I
me
had to do a
there.
dance. I had to do a dance routine to this shit.
Is that elementary?
I feel like I need to know the story of this.
I need video.
There's no video.
What's the routine?
This was literally back in like 98, 99.
Come on, somebody had a camcorder. Like, look at my baby. Look at my son right there.
And the VHS recording, yeah.
No,
Pop the tape out.
because what happened was like every year there was like this gym show at Garfield Park. So what happened is that every like age group did some sort of they did something for this show, and then they sell tickets, making people come through and shit. And then for my group, we did some sort of dance routine to Take Me There, because that song had just came out that year and shit.
That
I
sounds
don't
adorable.
think I ever seen you dance. I would love to see it. Do you still remember the routine? Because you can do it for like, more bonus clip, you know?
No, I won't.
Do it for the TikTok.
I won't. I can tell you right now, it was nothing special. I did like a 2-step, then I hit a split.
Hey.
I did a 2-step, I hit a split, and then that was it. So there you go.
I still would like to see it, like a recording of
I
that
know.
shit. With the 90 grain over it, because that shit didn't age well. Love it. All right, next show, Ren and Stimpy. The Chihuahua and this dumbass cat.
Booty Flakes. I hate this show. I hate this show. I hate it. 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 Booty Flakes automatically.
Yo, this shit was just uncomfortable to watch sometimes,
Yes.
bro. This nigga was literally sawing wood off this man's ass. Why?
Man.
Yo, there was so much shit that they did in this that was like, bro, this ain't for kids, man.
I feel like, this back when especially like back during like the golden era of like Saturday morning cartoons when all the networks were just at war with each other. Like, oh, we got this show, we got this show. So like, this is like Nickelodeon's version of Cow and Chicken, or vice versa. Like they both kind of like have similar resonations of each other. Both like just a different take of disturbing for kids. It's like, no, it's not that. No, get it off the screen.
And like kids that actually like this show, I was like, they seem to be always really fucking weird, like really strange. I'm like, yeah, not gonna play with that kid. They like Ren and Stimpy.
The show is
Brittany, like, that's my red flag.
Yeah, as soon as you say, yeah, my favorite cartoon is Ren and Stimpy. Sorry.
It helps you categorize, I guess.
Hey, relax. You like Inuyasha? Let's keep it a buck.
We ain't doing that shit today. No, that is nowhere near the same. Then you should have been in the video. Oh wait, you wasn't invited. How can you hate from outside the club? You can't even get in.
Exactly. No,
it wasn't. Then I realized it was bullshit. Then I left.
Anyways, it's not about Inuyasha with your hands.
160 episodes wasting my goddamn time.
First of all,
this is the wrong episode.
That shit was just lingering in his mind. Since yesterday. I fucking hate this show.
Might as well pop Inuyasha in that booty flakes category now.
No, if I see Inuyasha on this booty flake,
I will not allow it to stay on booty flakes.
Okay,
but it's Ren and Stimpy is on booty flakes for everybody. Is it? Ken, is it on booty flakes for you?
It's in the booty flakes.
Oh, good, thank God, because if you said you kind of liked that, I would have had to rethink our friendship. So I'm glad you got it on booty flakes.
That was a deal breaker.
It was. I was waiting for your answer too. I was like, I'm not quite sure on you.
I wouldn't say I didn't watch it. Just saying, like, it's not something I.
I watched a little bit of it, but yeah.
It's like, I mean, that's even worse.
Okay, Will.
Oh no, that shit booty flakes. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, booty flakes.
That shit. I mean, it was just bad. I was like, yo, it's so absurd. It was just fun to watch because of the absurdity, not because it was good. It's ass. So there you go.
All right.
It was meant to be booty flakes.
For us, I don't think that was for kids. I don't know who was part of the marketing. I was concerned every time that shit was on. I'm like, you know what? If I stick through this, I'll get to Hey Arnold.
It's probably for the adults or for the parents or for the babysitters.
Like the stoner, yeah, like the stoner ass babysitter or some shit. That's
Stimpy, you fucking idiot. Yo, what the fuck? You fucking idiot. Yo, it was literally a chihuahua and they gave him like this like stereotypical ass Latin accent. Like, yo, Stimpy, you are a fucking idiot. Yo, he almost sound like fucking Crosshair, bro. Stimpy, we have to join the Empire.
I never got them crossed.
I'm gonna try to edit that shit well. That shit
Please
so funny.
do it.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was hearing that voice. I was like, damn, you sound like a.
I would, yes, we should have a Ren and Stimpy fan art as Star Wars. Nice. Just a Bad Batch. And that means Stimpy must have been damn, who's the tank? I forgot his name already. See?
Damn, so did I. Shit.
See how memorable that shit was?
Damn.
How the fuck did that happen?
Damn. Damn, what is his name? We was thinking he was gonna die.
Was it?
Record! There you go. Finally.
Record.
Damn.
Never
I was
thought
thinking like Crump or other stuff. I was thinking other like
Crump
from the Dexter's Laboratory show.
Oh,
The
Lord.
one's supposed to be like the Hulk. I was thinking like a bunch of like big characters.
Bone Crusher. His name was Bone Crusher. Catch me outside of the club and the thing on my phone.
You stupid. Okay, let's move on.
Moving on.
I was like, what?
I said, what? I ain't never scared. What?
I ain't never scared. All right, let me stop.
We aged ourselves
You-
now.
Moving on, Rocko's Modern Life. You know what? This ain't one of my favorites, but y'all tell me where you think it lies.
Didn't watch it.
Didn't this nigga live next door to like a literal devil? These niggas,
And some
this
toads.
niggas like, and
And
like,
toads?
Yeah, it was toads.
I didn't
no,
watch it.
it was like a couple devils, and they like adopted a fucking cow or some shit. A heifer. I like what the like.
I
it
didn't
was-
watch it.
I watched it. I didn't enjoy it.
Mm.
I kind of want to. That at booty flicks, Joe.
Okay.
I would put that at booty flicks if it was me.
I didn't watch it either, so I think it may
Okay.
fall in that booty flakes.
I
'Cause
didn't
it was-
enjoy watching it when I felt like I had to. It's like when you surfing through channels and there's nothing on Cartoon Network and there's nothing on Disney and you got to sit through this just to get to a show. It was like torture. So I will agree to put it in the booty flakes.
Nah, because it was on that same bullshit that that Stimpy was on.
Pretty much.
Just
Just,
it was
a kangaroo.
it was just little low key with its absurdity, but it was there. It was there.
And now to the show that kind of creeped me out. Real motherfucking monsters. Kalaspi Kuspo with their character designs.
Yo, this show creeped me out. I would put it at
With the eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
booty flakes for me.
I said it was alright.
It was alright.
I didn't
it was
hate it.
interesting character design.
It
Very
was
more like psychedelic kind of like I'd say character creation. It was
They,
alright.
they were really cringy. Like Monster Inc. looked like teddy bears compared to them.
yeah. Like some of the stuff that they were like holding the eyeballs, and I was like, I can't. I always turned it off. So I would have booty flakes. I understand that a certain kid would probably like this shit. So yeah, whatever y'all decide.
So what I have, Will, you said I
Yeah, it's alright.
can.
Alright.
All right. I will allow it to be an I. There's times that I watch and I'm like, okay, this is nice, but I can't stare at y'all for too long because y'all weird me out. I just can't. I'll tolerate it for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
But when if I'm trying to get through a cringy ass show, it's for a good one. Like the next one we're gonna talk about. Hey Arnold.
That shit classic. Oh, yeah,
Classic, yes.
Classic self.
You don't have to waste time. Just go ahead and put it up there.
Well, we gotta say why it's classic.
Yeah.
I love this show, but I'll let somebody else go first.
Yo, one of my favorite episodes was the Stoop Kid, Joe. And like then when he Stoop Kid, and then they found out that he was afraid to step off his stoop, they kept fucking with him. That Arnold helped him through that shit, and Harold, that fat motherfucker, kept fucking with him, and the Stoop Kid came up off that stoop and beat the brakes off his ass. I'm like, yes, yes.
Because he was late on the memo that he got up. Well, Arnold helped him out through his little situation, and that was yeah.
Word spread through the
That was a
streets.
good
Stoop
scene.
Kid left the
Yep.
stoop.
Yep. He was on his ass, boy. I was like, yes.
Helga was a rough ass looking kid. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
A lot of them kids was rough looking though. I think.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it's just
she
the
had
whole
a
shape
whole-
of the
she had a-
head is just the
she
whole
had-
thing.
She literally had a monobrow. I'm like,
But
God
you know
damn.
what? I had a student in Japan that had a fucking unibrow, and I kept thinking every time I looked at her, she reminded me of Helga, and she had a nasty attitude too. I was like, ugh. Like as a teacher, having a student like that, that could only. What was the teacher name in this show? Because they had changed teacher, Mr. Simmons, I think.
Simmons, I think Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, and he was so nice. Helga was on one. But what I really liked about the show was obviously the urban setting. I thought that was such a unique and different setting than we're used to. Because it seemed like a lot of the cartoons are in some sort of like suburban area.
Or they're
And
like fast.
right, right. And so I thought that was cool. Obviously, Arnold was just like a cool kid in general, like just a good heart. And I don't know, like his room was iconic.
room was
Everybody
on
wanted,
point.
Yes.
everybody
room
wanted
was
his
on
room.
point.
I want a
bro.
window like that.
I know the music was good. It's just like everything really fucking fit. And there's iconic characters. Who's your favorite character outside of like the main cast? Because there was so many to choose from.
I told you, man. Stoop Kid was a real nigga.
Really, he
bro.
had one episode, and that was one of your
That was
favorite
it.
characters.
That was one of my favorite characters, bro.
I
I
mean,
would
you
say
guys
that
got
was dope.
similar vibes. I can see that.
You came talking shit, and he brought that. All right, you came to my doorstep, nigga. Come through, nigga.
Real one, definitely.
I like Grandpa. I thought.
Of course. His grandma was
Yeah.
always on some shit though.
Yeah.
She was down for
Always.
whatever.
She was such a like batshit crazy woman, but she came through with some gems every once in a while, and that really helped Arnold out. One of my favorite episodes was the one where they were in the train. They were stuck on the train, and like,
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
yeah, I like that one a lot. That was a good episode.
What was the one that they were stuck on the bus in fruit costumes?
That was the first episode.
That was the first one?
Yes, because they were supposed to go to the play, right? Is that one
And
right?
they didn't. I don't.
They
I don't
didn't
know if
make
that
it
was
to
a-
the play.
I don't know if that was the first
Hold
episode.
on, I
First
think it
season.
might have been.
Receipts.
Yeah,
Receipts.
no, I remember that. I remember the episode because they
Yeah,
didn't
but
want
I'm-
they didn't want to play fruits and shit, so they said they was just gonna ditch. And they ended
Yeah, then they found some money, right?
and they ended up in a weird part of town or some shit.
The bus took them to the hood, I guess. It was shit popping off.
Well,
They
even
ain't go down
more.
the wrong way.
Well, let's be real. These motherfuckers lived in like hood adjacent. Like it's just like yo, it's like
In the outskirts.
it's like the difference between Hyde Park and like Kenwood.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Shit,
Yeah.
because you cross that street, it's like, oh, this is different.
Yep.
You still looking up which episode that was?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but y'all could go ahead and I kind of said a lot, so
All
you
right.
can go for.
We already made our choices.
It's a
fine.
classic, regardless. And on to the next one. Anybody
Yeah.
actually remember this one? When I was going through the list, I'm like, wow, that was something. KaBlam.
Yeah, I do. I remember KaBlam.
Don't
They had,
remember
like-
it.
They had a segment on there with this car. I forgot what it was.
Bruh. I was right about Hey Arnold. Just throwing it out there. That was the first episode. I remember it.
Let's
I watched this show a
congratulate
lot.
Brittany for
All
being
right,
Thank
correct.
you. Give me a fucking cookie, y'all.
Ah.
No? No?
I'm going
Okay.
to give you a round of applause.
Okay, well, I take that. Thanks, guys.
As you were saying, Will.
Anyway, so yeah, I said like they had some sort of segment. Man, I forgot what it was called though, but it was these niggas in the car and shit. I don't know. I remember watching it, but it's like, man, so much of that shit I just do not, because it was more like a variety
Mm-hmm.
sort of like series. Because like the two characters you showing right now, and they kind of hosted like a bunch of different animations and shit, and because it's weird.
I
Never
feel you
seen
on
watched
that.
it.
That's why I wondered, like, did anybody actually remember this? But
I
it was like,
remember it.
wasn't anything
Uh,
all that concrete. All I remember from is like the Action League now of the team and
That's-
just like Barbie dolls
That's
and
what I
shit.
remember. Yeah. Actually, now that's what I remember. Yeah, I'd put for me.
What was that?
I said I'd put that at all right.
All right. What about you, Ken?
I didn't watch it, so I guess it was alright.
Right, I didn't watch it either. So I guess
Well, I guess it was I. I. That's gonna be I. Okay, what about you guys should know this one. Angry Beavers.
Booty flakes.
Booty flakes.
Ken.
It's just one of those like the name just doesn't hold up as well. But yeah, booty flakes.
There's so much wrong with this.
No. The name does not hold up. Shit.
Yeah, definitely booty flakes.
Angry what now? I don't know if I like that.
There was like no character that I could relate to. I don't know if I didn't even like anybody on the show. I was just like, what is the point of this?
Man, someone really spent a long time camping and just sat there watching.
Yeah.
a
Watch
bunch
some
of
Beavers.
The concept, like I want to be.
What
in
was the
room
concept?
when
Just some
when they
Beavers.
pitched this, like exactly how'd y'all greenlit this one?
Beavers.
They were
Beavers.
they were desperate.
Yeah.
So this is ceremoniously is heading towards the booty flakes, and probably
Oh,
this
yes.
next one too. Fucking CatDog. I cannot stand this show for the life of me.
Oh, that still never made
Cat-
sense to me.
Cat dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world, little cat dog.
Mm-mm.
So I'll be honest, I did watch it.
That's
I
fine.
thought it was I remember episodes, so I know if I remember episodes, then I watched it kind of routine. I don't want to say routine. Regularly. Yeah, maybe regularly. All right, yeah, I watched it. It's alright.
Yeah, I say it's alright as well, cause like it just gives me the insight of what it would be like to be conjoined twins. And how fucked up it is.
It just didn't make any sense. So I can understand
That's
if
the
somebody said
weird
it was booty
takeaway.
flakes.
I did not see coming. I will put it in booty flakes. It was not a show that I enjoy, and if I felt like I had to watch it just to wait for another show, I was not happy about it. I'm gonna pull out the Game Boy, something to get through this shit, cause ain't nothing on.
I remember, didn't they like run getting chased by somebody and they got stuck in the alley and they tried to go different directions and then get caught because they couldn't.
I feel
make
like
up their
that was a
mind?
running gag, though. Like I feel like it happened almost every episode. They try to go the opposite direction, but they can't. It's kind of disturbing when you really, really think about it. So I'll put it in booty flakes.
The
I can
whole
change it.
concept of a conjoined dog and cat is disturbing in its own fucking right.
Thank you.
How? Who allowed this? Who allowed this to happen?
I didn't say that for a few shows.
I mean, think about cow and chicken. Like who?
And
Ren
and
that's why I didn't
Stimpy.
like it. It
But
felt
we
like the
talking
same
about-
category.
I mean, come on.
But we talking about
the approval
two
process seems
different,
pretty easy.
but we talking about two different animals conjoined.
Mm-mm. Like, what kind of lab project was this? What kind of Pinky and the Brain bullshit is this? How did we get here?
And it has no asshole. So like, where does the go?
Oh, this is Human
They-
Centipede before Human Centipede.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
It's
Real
literally like
You know how they experiment on animals before
Ouroboros?
humans.
What they call that shit? The Ouroboros, when you just literally eating its own tail and it just keeps eating in
Mhm.
infinity until it's that's what this is. No,
Yeah. I put in booty flakes. I changed my mind. It's about booty flakes.
Booty flakes.
You need to rank lower than booty flakes, bro.
Okay.
All right,
Want me to just make one right now? Shit.
I mean, no, we ain't got time
Hell?
for that though. But
Oh no, we're
Booty
not
flakes.
rearranging anything. This can just be in its own little category. Like, why were you made? Ken, where do you sit?
abomination. That's
Whatever.
what it was.
Whatever black hole category you come up with for it, yeah, you can go down there.
God damn.
The abyss. Abysmal.
The sunken place. Goddamn.
Oh, I like that one.
Put this shit in the sunken place. What's fucked up is that some.
Fish splash, take a bath.
What's fucked up is that some of these is gonna be in that new fucking.
There. Now it can go right there.
God damn, y'all really created a whole nothing.
Yes, I did. I will.
That's hilarious.
Sunken place, so.
Mariana's
Hopefully,
Trench.
Thus far, Nickelodeon don't look like it's faring too well with some good ass content, but hopefully we'll change our minds with the next one, The Wild Thornberrys.
Pretty
awesome.
good. I mean,
I'd say awesome sauce.
Yeah, I was gonna say awesome sauce. It made me want to explore when I was a kid, and I love exploring.
And black kids don't explore shit, so there you
this is
go.
our way of exploring through them.
They're white
I mean,
people.
you literally just told us
Before crocodile hunting.
Like
What?
Brittany, you literally just told us a whole story about how a bunch of grown ass black people hated fucking apple orchard.
picking.
Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, no, black kids ain't exploring shit out like off the block. Damn, like no.
Black kids. I explored. I was a different kind of black kid, but
because you grew up in the suburbs and shit. That's
yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
like, you know what,
I'm
I
gonna
grew up in the
change
burbs
it
too, so.
to awesome sauce. Yeah, Ken, you know how
Mhm.
you know how it is.
yeah.
Camping and all that stuff.
Yeah, we've been in some crazy adventures that kind of reminds me of some episodes, like running through these little sewer tunnels.
You just want
And
them
then
sewer
going down this
kids.
creek and going down these creek, and then when my friends like stepped on a log, and then she just fell all the way down in the water, disappeared. Like, oh shit,
This
you
is
know,
the
that
Bridget
deep.
Terabithia type shit. That's how kids end
And
up
like,
going missing.
so is she gonna pop back up? She
She
just
got it.
disappeared for
Damn.
2 whole
She got
seconds.
isekai to another world. She was the chosen hero, got to fight the demon king and shit. That's what happened.
Baby went to Narnia.
And she eventually popped up and swam on the other side, and I was like, all right, who's next?
Y'all, kids,
Reckless
no
ass
chill.
kids.
Let's just say that. Yes. What I liked about this show though was definitely the adventure aspect of it, but the thing that keeps it for me from being a classic is that the characters are not as memorable as like the characters in Hey Arnold or Rugrats. Like they were cool, but I don't often think about the Wild Thornberrys as much when I think of Nickelodeon.
That's fair.
Like-
Yo, they gave a chimpanzee a British accent, Joe. That shit. I don't know how to feel about that.
And then Donnie was pretty much the pet chimpanzee.
Yeah, he was.
That nigga was that nigga was Speedy Gonzalez on crack, bro. It didn't make no sense, Joe. Like,
Yeah.
why? Oh shit.
But as a kid who grew up on Animal Planet, and when they were actually focusing on animals and traveling, watching Steve Irwin, this was my shit.
I could definitely see that.
This was definitely, it's like, cross between Steve Irwin and Dr. Dolittle. She could talk to animals and shit. She's like a Disney princess, had like little animal pets. All of the animals are her friends.
And I loved that she was just like a smart, dorky girl too. Kind of, made me feel seen. So that was cool.
Next on the list is the cartoon that just makes Nickelodeon all its coins because that shit is still going on today. Fucking SpongeBob SquarePants.
The most memeable fucking cartoon in the goddamn world.
It really is, and I hate that it is. I don't like this show at all. I never liked SpongeBob. I just thought it was just dumb. I just thought it was so dumb. I might have been too old when it came out, but
No,
The Krusty Krab, yeah. Here's a piece, oh yeah. You and me.
yeah.
Nice. Love it. Remember when
Oh,
SpongeBob was having a dinner date with Sandy? He's like, "Dime, pinky up. Pinky up, SpongeBob."
My man tried to fuck a squirrel. I don't know how to feel about it.
Well, he is a sponge, a literal
And they came
a
out
kitchen sponge.
and they came, damn, wow. And they what's wild is they came out and said that he was gay or something.
I
They
think
said
they
this
tried
shit
to make
like
him
what?
asexual.
Yeah.
Or something like they did something. They tried to do something. They tried to finesse something. I don't even know if it worked.
I mean, it took him how many years for him to get his driver's license?
Did he ever?
I think he did at some point.
Why,
to. He has to.
SpongeBob?
The
Why?
best character in that goddamn show is Squidward. I just feel like I get it now.
Squirrel is
With
he
age,
just
I
hated
understand
life.
Squidward.
He's just over it. And
Why is he so mad all the time?
I felt for him for his episode when he beat his rival and they had that show in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And SpongeBob.
Now,
that
of the
show was
episode, I really like that one.
So was it really
And
that
he
dumb,
cut
Brittany? You had moments that you enjoyed with SpongeBob, apparently. Girl,
Patrick
F
had
is
me
for friends who
crying
do
so
stuff
much.
together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, any kind of all. Down here in the big blue sea.
Girl, okay, all right. I'll put it alright then. I'll put it alright. I just thought the
Yeah.
humor was just so low hanging fruit. Like, I was like, oh my god. And it went on for too long. I was like, can we wrap this shit up? And I cannot believe there's still episodes happening now.
What do you mean it went on? Ain't it still going on?
Yes,
I don't know.
It is.
I don't watch it.
It's
so-
still
oh,
going
wow.
on. They still having movies. Like SpongeBob ain't leaving anytime too soon.
Crossing generations.
SpongeBob probably will outlive me.
Patrick about to
Yeah.
have his own show.
Oh hell no.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Which-
I was like, oh god.
I like-
That's giving me
Patrick,
Planet
I would
Sheen
say-
vibes.
I say Patrick is like one of my favorite dumb characters. Cause like his one-liners or just his input and stuff, it's just so like just off-putting sometimes. Like it just makes you
see-
pause for a second, think about it, but then you start laughing.
The fact
It's one
that
of
like
the
they
ways.
were best friends and like SpongeBob was pretty dumb at times too, so it was just like two dumbass characters coexisting and trying to figure shit out. I was just frustrated. I was
It's
like,
Dumb and
Nah,
Dumber in the
No,
ocean.
no. If you looked at their
Sandy,
life,
hurry up.
if you looked at their life and what they lived, like Patrick literally lived under.
On the rock.
Yeah, I know. I get the whole symbolism and
That
everything.
was
I
that,
get it.
like nigga,
But-
that was literally me in my first apartment. That's what's fucked up.
You
'Cause I'm
lived
like-
under a rock.
I might as well.
Yeah, I have.
You've been in my apartment. It basically is me living under a rock. Shit,
Yeah, but
fucking hole in the ground.
but that's why I stay with it. That's all you get from me.
Everybody else?
I'm gonna say pretty good, just for the fact that it's memeable as shit.
You can.
I say it was awesome sauce, mainly because like I grew up watching it with my nephew and then eventually with my niece,
Oh.
and like just watching transition, but then also it's like one of those like yeah, a lot of the dry like low hanging fruit humor there is at first, but then like since I'm watching with kids, it's gonna be playing like 4, 5, 7, 8 times, so I'll see each of these episodes a ton. So that's when you start to catch on the adult humor in there, and that's where the good stuff comes in. So.
This nigga
For me, it
Mr.
started
Crab,
off like I, but then it started to grow into like pretty good, into more awesome sauce. So like overall, I would say pretty good, but it does have a lot of awesome moments, a lot of classic moments, and it's super memeable, like what Will says.
This
Boom.
nigga Mr. Krabs had a daughter who was a whale.
None of it made sense. So.
Yo, you remember they went panty raiding? And then, and then Mr. Crab was still in his own mama's panty.
Yep, I remember that.
I remember now. Shit.
One of
Fuck.
the episodes I was trying to suppress.
I repressed a lot of shit from SpongeBob. I'm
Yes.
shit now.
All right, last
Mr.
one.
Crab Pizza is the pizza for you
Yeah.
and me.
I will say I wanted the rainbow hamburgers that.
Oh, the pretty patties.
Yeah, the pretty patty. I was like, damn, I want that though. I want these pretty patties.
Oh,
It matching me
remember-
cute.
Hey, remember that fat motherfucker that walked in and ordered
Bubble bass.
and had that absurd ass order of like and he the pickles under his tongue for some odd ass reason, and it made no sense because like why would you keep the pickles there from the last time he tried this bullshit? But it's whatever. Anyway, like he had this absurd ass order for a Krabby Patty, and like Squirtle heard that shit. It was like, we serve food here, sir. Like the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and that is and ladies and That is why I will never
you
work
can't-
a customer's. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason why I will never cut. I would never work another customer service job ever again. I hate people too much. People.
under him.
I'll
Yeah,
just use
customer
his.
service jobs is just
I'll use his audio.
I'll
thing.
just use his audio. I will fix it.
Okay.
But I remember Bubble Bass. You forgot the pickles.
that's I feel like there's an early take on like what a Instagram foodie would be coming in and like testing out your top stuff and then like posting on their gram. But that's how they manipulate their reviews so they get more likes and stuff. But he got caught in the act.
All right. Last but not least, Rocket Power. I think this is the last one. It was released on 1999.
Boy, this the only reason why black people knew who Tony Hawk was.
I think if we like this show, you really play what
And
Tony
Tony
Hawk
Hawk
skateboard
Underground.
like 3.
Yeah.
Motivator.
True, you know what? I take back what I said. That's the only reason why niggas knew. Cause you know what? It's fucked up. Cause I went on a trip with my school to DC, like when I was like 15 and shit though, and like we were like the only black kids there from Chicago. And everybody else was white. All the other students were white and shit. So it was kind of, so a couple of them mentioned some shit like, "Yo, yeah, I skateboard and shit." Like I'm like, "Oh, you bust all these and shit." Like, "Oh, what do you know?" Too? No, I just watch Rocket Power. That was a common. That was a common response across all the black people. Now I know that you do what you do because of Rocket Power. So that's yeah.
Damn.
We're gonna fix it for next time.
Again, West Side nigga. There you go. So
Well, my experience was different with this show just because I grew up in a suburban neighborhood. So this was extreme sports was very common, I guess, extreme sports. But I mean, they was surfing and shit like that. So like that was very common. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. Like I like skateboarding. I was never good at it. But my brother used to skateboard. I used to go and watch him and watch his friends. So it was pretty relatable to me. And I thought the show was just really fucking fun. Like, I really like this show. I don't know if it's quite classic, but I would put it at awesome sauce.
This is a show that made black kids want to get a skateboard and try it out, and then realize we really can't skateboard, so we just slide down hills on that shit. Because I don't have the
Like gravity
coordination.
work.
nah, nigga. We kick, push, and coast, nigga. That's what we do.
Shout out to Lupe.
And the way we roll,
Right.
rebel, with no place to go. Yo,
So where are we ranking
Sauce
Rocket
typical.
Power?
Aye.
Awesome sauce.
that's classic. I'd say that's classic.
I say classic. Cause I didn't skateboard when I was a kid, but I rollerblade. When my school would have these little events every quarter or every semester or something like that. It was at one of these skating rinks called the Palace. This shit was dope. It was like they play all the best. They have a DJ there playing the best music, and all the kids is like just roller skating around. I felt cooler because I had rollerblades instead of skates, so you know I could just coast a lot more. Just a lot of people like, oh, you got blades. You got to buy my own stuff, bro.
Period.
Yeah, same
But
here.
it was
I
like-
had
It
rollerblades.
was like the club. It was like the club was also skating, and then as you get older, like you start to learn how to skate and dance a little better, and then people start dancing and skating at the same time. It's
I
like,
always want to be on that level. I want to skate.
Oh
It was
yeah,
like that-
my uncles and them, they be out there listening to Confunction and all that, all the old school.
It was like those one
bands.
scenes from ATL.
Mm-hmm.
from the
Yeah,
Sky
yeah,
movie.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just be fun.
that was my
yeah.
votes.
No, I wasn't skating in the streets like Rocket Power, but at what Glenwood, yeah, every Sunday.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming
We
home
probably
with
saw each
blisters,
other.
skating hard.
I stayed in those apartments over there, so I used to go there a lot.
Skating rink. So, awesome sauce or classic? Let me get everybody's counts. Will, you said classic.
Yep.
Ken,
Yep.
Classic.
Brett Brad.
Classic.
I said awesome sauce.
I'll allow it. It's a classic. I play the PlayStation games. If I'm that committed where I'm playing y'all games.
I forgot about that. I forgot
Those were
about
good.
that.
Those were good.
Never finished it, but I played it. Damn, I even
Like-
had the Rugrats Go to Paris video game.
What the fuck? They had a video game. For
Yes,
that
it was on
movie?
PlayStation.
But
They
they said
was
they had a
good.
lot of Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network games. Most of
Interesting.
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
But there you have it. That's it from Echo 4. I'm not going to do a showdown. Maybe we can do an inter-network showdown of all the classic and legendaries from different networks. If you like that idea, just stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment. This is Drea signing off with Echo 4. Deuces.
Deuces.
Bye.